Welcome back to IDR on the Outdoor Channel. It is the Super Chevy Show, Memphis Motorsport Park in Memphis, Tennessee, or Millington, Tennessee, if you prefer. Let's get right into semifinal action right now. The Chicago Outlaws. Bill Houghton, the president of the Outlaws, out of Homer, Glen, Illinois, in an 0-2 Camaro up against Mike Friola in another Camaro. Both of these guys would love to pick up a win. This is the first event for the Outlaws here in their anniversary season. Friola off the line at 0.27 reaction time. At the top end, Bill Houghton to win 783, 178.26 miles per hour. Bill Houghton moves into the finals. Joe Stiles, Plainfield, Illinois, 71 Camaro Z28, and Jerry Sevick also. All these guys from Illinois, we all know that Chicago area. These guys ready to rock and roll here. A little bit of a jump in the far lane and a wild ride. The win here, Joe Stiles, 800, 177.14 miles per hour. Now let's get to semifinal action in the Aeromotive Nitro Coupe Challenge. After two national events, it's been anybody's guess who could come and upset the winner. The Sandman, Tony Williams. 69 Camaro, Cody Barklage. The 06 Pontiac GTL, problems for Barklage. The Sandman gonna walk away here, a 659, 214.25 miles per hour. In the other semifinal, it will be Randy Adler, tough running GTO, Tinley Park, Illinois, up against Zach Barklage out of Lake Ozark. Now, Barklage has been the #1 qualifier for the first two events. His brother Cody, who we just saw, was the #1 qualifier here in Memphis. Barklage with a nice lead, a reaction time of 1:17. Thunders down to the top end there. Barklage goes 620, 230 miles per hour to take the win.
The NHRA Sportsman Spotlight with Bob Fry, featuring a closer look at NHRA sportsman drag racers and their racing activities at different drag strips across the nation. Brought to you by Duplicolor, the leader in automotive paints, primers, and coatings.
NHRA's street legal program is in effect at tracks all across the country, but very few facilities have a program like South Mountain Dragway in Pennsylvania, and a lot of that is thanks to the cowboy, Michael Stevenson. Michael, you say one of the things about the street-to-strip program is getting the kids off the street and at the strip. How do you do that?
Well, absolutely. Well, we take the weekends. We take the cop car out, and we'll go out midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, all over a 75-mile radius, and I'll hand out free passes. I get them to sign my contract right on the spot if I can, and hopefully they'll show up when the program starts in July. And it's a race series. It's kind of like entry level to our sport. This is the grassroots to bring the young in who really don't know anything about drag racing, but they're racing their cars out on the street. And this is a chance for them to learn how to do it, not be embarrassed by their friends or their peers.
One of the great things that you've done is to get the local media to realize the significant difference between racing on the street and racing at the strip.
Well, it really annoys me a lot when I see newspapers across the country and it refers to kids that they were drag racing. They're not drag racing, they're street racing. In fact, I have a police manual that identifies street racing is not drag racing. And I use that all the time to show them. And I show police departments that. Exactly, there's a big difference. You drive the street, you race the strip.
And this is a great program because the kids can get rewards if they do well, but they can also land in the clink.
Oh, absolutely. During this 13-week program, they will learn about themselves. They'll learn what they're made of. Not just racing, but they'll learn history and things that will help them in their lives. And yes, halfway through the program, they get to race the police departments for $100 in cash in the cop car. And if they lose, they end up in the jail cell and on the front page of a local paper. All in good fun.
The Cowboys done a great job with this program. They've already signed up lots of kids for this year. So if you happen to be near South Mountain, stop by and learn about the ultimate program to get the kids off the street and at the track. All right, now, Michael, let me out of here. Michael! No, I don't want you to let me out.
The ARP Quarter Mile Quiz with Butch McCall offers you a chance to win a Quarter Mile Quiz sweatshirt while testing your knowledge of drag racing. Brought to you by ARP, the world leader in racing fastener technology.
Quarter Mile Quiz. Well, with me is Dave Grebnick, driver of the Xantex 3 Top Fuel Dragster. Dave, buddy, you got to help me with this week's ARP Quarter Mile Quiz question. It was sent in by Jim Cole from Coopersville, Texas. And he says he's noted that you guys are now running a wider front tire, and he wants to know why.
That's right. That's very good by Jim to notice that. But the narrower front tyres we had, they had a tendency to blister and chunk. So down through the centre of the tread here, after possibly 2 or 3 runs, we'd have sections of the tyre would come apart. Well, Goodyear came out with this tyre, which is wider, takes a lot more of the surface area, and then the durability is much greater on it. And I've seen up to 40 runs on these front tyres.
40 runs.
Right, correct.
Hey, durability being the name of the game. Thanks for the great question, and we've got a great looking ARP quarter mile quiz sweatshirt on the way to you.